Good evening, it's Lancashire v Yorkshire. Blackburn Rovers haven't played a game for nearly 19 days. Who were their last opponents supposed to have been? It was Gillingham at the Priestfield Stadium. Game was called off due to the weather. As a surprise, Bradford City's last game was a victory over Gillingham. Should be a good game. Blackburn hoping to get promotion. Bradford City have beaten Shrewsbury and Wigan, so will Blackburn be another victory to Bradford City over the top three? The teams are Blackburn Rovers, Ryan goal, 31 Bennett, 26 Lenhen, 3 Williams, 17 Bell, 6 Smallwood, 29 Evans, 23 former Gillingham forward Bradley Dack, 18 Armstrong, 9 Samuel, and 20 Antonison. I think that's correct. For Bradford City, number 1 Doyle, 8 Vincelot, 22 Percival, 5 Killigan, 29 McMahon, 17 Gilead, 18 Guy, 7 Law, 15 Warnock, 11 Pollon, and 9 is Wyke. And they should have kicked off by now. And the referee is Chris Sarginson. And it's Blackburn to kick off. Ewood Park not full. And it's Blackburn first on the bowl. So Simon Grayson has got his first win as Bradford City manager. Like I mentioned about 2 seconds earlier, they did beat the mighty Gills, who were 13th in the league. And that's back with the keeper, who gives it a long punt upfield. Heads up there on that left side. So Blackburn playing from right to left, and Bradford playing from right to left, or left to right. Dominic Samuel, middle of the park, all the way from Bennett the skipper. Richard Smallwood back to Bennett. Could be a bowl in there, come in. Ooh, could be an early goal. And it's not. Cross the face of goal, and Bradford clear out for a throw-in. There was some good football there from Blackburn Rovers. The attack there from Bennett. So throw-in now to Blackburn, being taken. Be cleared by Bradford City up the pitch. Then Lenigan playing a massive hoof. And Bradford, and one thing Blackburn are doing, they're closing Bradford City down very quickly in their own half. But there could be nicking all now for Bradford City, bringing the ball up. He's got options, he's found one. Gillian with a crossing, and that was headed out for a corner. Bradford, of course, last 2 seasons been in the playoffs, lost both of them to Millwall, one at the Den, and of course last season at Wembley. And here comes McMahon. He's going to take this corner from the left side. So Tony McMahon going to take it any minute now. He has, number 29. The ball comes in. And the keeper gathers that, no problem, and kicks it out to the right side. And that'll be a throw-in to Bradford City. Brad, the field house, the kid. Hello, how are you today? Are you a Blackburn Rovers supporter or a Bradford City supporter? My team at the moment are playing Milton Keynes Dons at the Priestfield. We will keep you up with all the scores as they happen. Wyke can't do anything with it. He's out back to the Blackburn keeper, booted out. Halfway line, could be a... Oh, Dominic Samuel was brought down. That could be a red card. Daniel Knight could be off. Daniel Knight Percival, whatever his name is, he could be walking. Early bath, and I think it's going to be a red card. I think Samuel was definitely on goal there. It's up to the referee. Well, the collar's going to be yellow by the looks of it. No, he's got his book out. Oh, dodgy moment in the first 5 minutes. It's a yellow card. Now the ball comes through. There is Samuel. That should be a send. That's a red card. He's pulled him down. Samuel is through on goal. And if they would show, if Bradley Dack was on the other side, you know, that should be a red card, not a yellow. Poor decision from the referee. Bradford City should be down to 10 men. It was a goal scoring opportunity there for Blackburn. The letter of the law has not been applied. And Tony Mowbray not too happy. So free kick to Blackburn just on the left for Smallwood, just outside the box. It's not that far out. A little wall there by Bradford City. Can Smallwood make it 1-0? Ball straight in, and that is wide of the mark. And all scores in League One are 0-0. Well, it is only Gillingham v MK Dons. It's clear infringement. How he's not been sent off by the referee, I don't know. He's a lucky man to still be on that field of play. Should be off. Middle of the park. So he's going to... There'll be a throw in to Bradford City on the right side. Five people have tuned in, and we have 2 thumbs up for this live Thursday night commentary from my house, watching Ewood Park live on Sky Sports main event. That's a massive kick out from the Blackburn keeper. Heads up. That was from Percival, who should have been off the pitch. It'll be a scrappy play. And who's going to get the ball? And that'll be that's given away as a throw into Blackburn from Warnock, number 15, on the left side. Just by the touchline. Don't know with Tony Mowbray, he just gets older and older. Bradley Dack. Finds Bell. What can he do? Puts the ball in. Oh, and the keeper, Kevin Doyle, just gets the ball in time. Drops the shoulder, puts the ball in, and luckily Dole is just there before Samuel. Not been a bad game so far. Already had some controversy. Ball over the top for Bradford City, and they're not going to get that. And that'll be a throw into Blackburn on the right side in their own half. Of course, on Tuesday, April the 3rd, it's the big one. Juventus and Real Madrid. Last season's Champions League final is this year. The last 8 of the first leg. Should be an absolute cracker of a game, not to be missed. I shall be doing the commentary on that, of course. Ball now with Blackburn in their own half. Going to the left side. Evans to Bennett. Bennett. Bradley Dack. Bradley Dack still going. And he plays a wayward pass, and Warnock's there just to get rid of it. Ball played back in, and that'll go out for a goal kick to Bradford City. So Bradford City just outside the playoffs. And of course Blackburn Rovers in 3rd place at the moment, as Kevin Dole takes this free kick. Wyke goes up and puts it out for a throw into Blackburn Rovers. Throw in taken. Anderson. That goes to the left side. Bennett. Samuel, can he control it? No, he can't. Percival finding touch there, and that'll be a throw into Blackburn on the left side. Bennett, the captain, with a throw. Samuel. And that is over and into the stand. Well, it's a corner to Blackburn. Yeah. And Bradley Dack is going to take the corner. Corner comes in. Heads up, and that'll go straight into the hands of Doyle. And a quick kick out, but that's going to go all the way to the Blackburn keeper. And that'll be a throw in to Bradford. Ray looking a bit dodgy in that Blackburn goal. That's 2 throw-ins where he's miskicked the ball out of play. Oh, could be a chance here for Bradford. No, good defending that from Blackburn. And that'll be a free kick on Lennon. Nicky Law has committed the foul. That could have been another free kick to Blackburn Rovers out on that left side. Ball hooked out for a throw into Bradford City on the left side. 12 minutes have passed. Championship tomorrow. The big Manchester derby, of course. Man City already lost Manchester derby to Wigan. Here comes Corey Evans. On to Bell. To Anderson. Back to Bell on that right side. Now he's got to put a cross in now. Can Bell put a cross in? No, he can't, but has he won a corner? So Bell's won the corner. Just needs a better delivery this time. The last one just went straight into the hands of Doyle. And it's going to be Bradley Jack on corner duty tonight. If it's played short, Bradley Jack puts the ball in. And Charlie Wyke, no, still a chance. Corey Evans. Got as a save by Doyle. Smallwood. And Mary Bell. Is he going to take a shot? No, he's going to lose the ball, but it's still with Blackburn. Ball comes in, cross, headed out. Still with Blackburn. And that'll be a throw into Blackburn. Ball comes in. Oh, it's a good save from Doyle. Stopping Corey Evans, giving Blackburn the lead. But the ball's now down the left side. A cross coming in any minute. And that'll, I think, be another corner. Blackburn now piling on the pressure. So another corner. Bradley Jack now from the left. He's putting not the best of corners. And maybe a chance for Bradford City to counter. Was been given as a handball, so Bradford have been penalised. Yeah, that's handball from McMahon, well spotted from the referee. Free kick to Blackburn. So free kick on the left side now to Blackburn Rovers. Smallwood on this. Can he deliver a decent ball in the box? Here it comes. Oh, just wide from Anderson. He gets his head to it, but he couldn't get it on target. It went right off the post. And he should be getting it on target. It's a bit of a bad miss there from Anderson. It was a free header. And I think it's fair to say he should have made it 1-0 to the Rovers. But at the moment it is domination to Blackburn. And Blackburn back with the ball in their own half. Some nice passing. Possession so far 71% to Blackburn Rovers to 29% to Bradford. 4 attempts on goal for Blackburn Rovers. And 1 shot on target for the Rovers. And that'll go out for a throw into Bradford City. Williams boots it away. And there'll be a throw into Blackburn on their right. So Blackburn the better team at the moment. Samuel going to the left. There goes back into defence. A long ball going to be stuck all the way to the right side. But that only finds a leader there with a flying header. And he's won a free kick. Because he did again. Was this a free kick? Oh, he does go in heavy on that elbow that he... A bit of an injury. Oh, for God's sake. Cause Oxford take on Scunthorpe in League One tomorrow. Could be a good one. And the ball's now back with the keeper. Here come Blackburn down the right side. Oh, I can't see shit. Fuck with your Boston efforts. And Bradley Dack nearly scored. There's another one. Is this going to be the goal? No. Oh, oh, it's the post. Left side of the post. Another ball comes in. Oh, off the bar. And Bradford need to clear this out for throw-in. 21 minutes gone. Now Bradley Dack did not score. At the moment, this does look like a Blackburn Rovers victory, but at 0-0, it's anybody's game. On the right side. Ball put in the box, net's gone nowhere, and that'll be cleared up the field. Back with Blackburn inside their own half. Middle, now going to the right side. Corey Evans. Dak. Hanserson now. Oh, that's a foul. That's going to be a free kick on the right side. Oh, I think there could have been a card there. Well, here comes the corner, and there was Bradley Dack. Oh, that didn't go in. Then it comes in again, hits the left side post. Then it comes in again and somehow hits the top of the bar. Well, here comes the free kick on the right side. Can Bradford City hang on? It's still 0-0. Ball comes in, nobody there. And that'll go out for a goal kick. It's a good delivery, but nobody really attacking the ball. Ball being kicked out. McMahon. No, that gets headed away. Chance for Bradford City to relieve some pressure with the ball in the Blackburn half, and that'll be a free kick to Blackburn Rovers inside their own half on the left side. The referee's been a little bit too lenient. Well, Warnock was late with that challenge. That could have been a yellow card. Maybe it should have been. Ball played over, and that's into the arms of the goalkeeper. Still 0-0 in the other League One game. And now go back to Doyle. And Doyle will hoof this up the pitch. Still with Bradford City, looking for an opener. Smallwood finding nobody. Ball with Bradford City. And McMahon having to go all the way back to Doyle, who booted up the pitch. And I think Bell got there first. And Charlie White can't keep the ball on the pitch. "25 minutes played. Blackburn Rovers definitely been the better team in this second half. In this first half, sorry. But it's like Bradford City are starting to relieve a bit of the pressure. A long ball played by Blackburn Rovers. And that should be booted away. Percival booting the ball away. Law. Here comes Gilead on his right side. How far can he go? He's got no support. He has to go it all to himself. He's close to the byline. And that'll be a goal kick. Good play there from Bell. Gilead that no one to pass to. And there was Gideon on the byline, trying to go for cross, but Bell made sure Blackburn won the goal kick. Some good defending there indeed. Blackburn Rovers trying to get forward, but again, there might be a chance here for Bradford. No, that's headed back to Ray. Ray rolls it out. Bell chops it over, but that's hooked away by McMahon. Gillian. Chipped over by the defender. Headed back. And Bradford City will win the throw-in. Player down for Blackburn Rovers. Ooh, that's a nasty one. He fell a bit awkward on his backside. Will Tony Moby have to make an early substitution? The score at the moment is Blackburn 0, Bradford City 0. So number 26, Lenian, looks like his luck's out. He is going to be substituting. Looks like a sub is already coming down. It's Paul Downing, number 25, replacing Lenihan. So what can Paul Downing bring to the game? So an early substitution, which I'm sure Tony Mowbray didn't want to make. As McMahon takes the throw on, and he's re-got the ball, and I think that was a foul. But it's another throw in to Bradford City. Nearly up to the half an hour mark, 50 minutes to go till half time. Long throw up the field. And Blackburn are first at the ball. What, Bradford City won it back? No, back with Blackburn. Plays it up, and Williams boots it down the field. Bursfield making sure Samuel didn't get to the ball first. Now Bradford City loop the ball over. Callum Guy can't find anybody, and Ray now has the ball for Blackburn. It looks like he's going to launch it down the pitch any second now, as he keeps rolling it out all the way down to the middle, and he couldn't hold his header, and Bradford City have a chance. Nothing there. Long ball play by Blackburn down the left side. A header from Smallwood. Looks like they'll all go back to the keeper. And Dole launches it up the pitch. Header. And there'll be another free kick to Blackburn Rovers. And Charlie Wyke can't believe it. Well, he might have been backing in, or did the Blackburn Rovers player go over him from behind? 7 fouls committed by Bradford City. That wasn't that bad in the last game we saw against Doncaster. And that'll go out for a throw-in. My record with Bradford City, Millwall last season, and a couple of 2 weeks ago Doncaster Rovers, and they lost both of them. Is that a bad omen for Bradford City? If only the Gillingham game would have been live. Anyway, it's still 0-0. Nobody is winning. Nobody has scored. And at 0-0, it's anybody's game. It's goals that win game, not domination. And that's a long kick. Down in. Bell. Bradley Dack loses it to Guy. And it comes back to Guy. Bradford City not able to come forward at the moment. And Bell plays it through the middle. Ball all over the place, and that's another... a free kick to Bradford City. A foul by Bell on Gilead. Could Bradford City take a shock lead here? Well, could have been a handball there by Wyke. But Bell, he's well on top of him there. And then... So what can Bradford City do? Right side. Ball comes in. Could this be a... No, that was nothing. Down he puts it out for a throw-in. And Law will take the throw-in from the left side. And it's going to be long in, I think. Go on, launch it in. No, it's not Law taking it. Taking it short. Ball comes in from Warnock. Callinguy couldn't do anything. Still with Bradford City. Gilead. He falls. Bell on the ball now. He plays it back. A long ball played downfield. And Armstrong can't control it. A quick ball played by Bradford City, but Bell will have that, and he'll just play it back to Roy. And Roy will just boot it down the pitch. McMahon wins that header, and it's out for a throw-in. So a bit scrappy at the moment, the game. Blackburn on their right side with the Bell. Playing it to the middle. Still going to be a ball coming in. There's a ball, Bell. Corey Evans. Elliott. Bennett. And is that... No, it's a goal kick to Bradford City. Well, Simon Grayson writing some notes. Yeah, a bit of the fizzes got out of the game. It was quite an electrifying game. So if Blackburn were to win this game, they would go top of the table on 80 points, 2 points clear of Bradford's of Shrewsbury Town, and 3 points clear of Wigan. And then he put Bradford top of the table there. Warnock, he's lost it. Oh, could it be a Samuel? Applause. Could be a good chance now for Blackburn, but Dole gets there first and he puts it into the top tier of the main stand. A win for Bradford City would put them on 57 points. They'll be in 8th place because of their dire goal difference. Williams plays it short to Bell. Here goes Bradley Dack. He's still on the ball, puts the ball in. Samuel can't get there. Still there? No. Warnock boots it away. Ball comes. No. Down and puts it out for a goal kick to Bradford City. So been a bit quiet, nothing much happening at the moment. A lot of heavy touches as Dole boots the ball upfield. Of course, both teams are former Premier League teams. As the ball is played all the way back into defence. And Blackburn switching to the left side. It is going to be played into Samuel. No. Armstrong. Is he going to have a shot? He is. And it's the advertising hoardings on the left side. So it's a good ball. Samuel to Armstrong, and Armstrong takes a touch and totally misses the target. That's not a foul. No free kick. So the attempts, 7 attempts to Blackburn, none to Bradford City. And it's still only 1 on target for Blackburn Rovers. Long boot and a free kick to Bradford City, just inside the Blackburn half, and Corey Evans has committed the offence as he says hello to the referee. Oh, it's a bit 50-50 that one. So free kick here for Bradford City to take the lead. A good ball needed. Put the ball straight in there, you never know. Ball's put in there. Terrible. Come on, put the ball in. Headed out. Headed back in. And that is poor. That was poor from Blackburn. But Bradford City have got the ball. And Bradford give it away. This could be a big mistake. Here goes Dak. And luckily there was nobody there to put it home. Yeah. Samuel passes it to Dak. And Dak just lets the ball go flying across and out for a goal kick. A bit of a wasted opportunity there for Blackburn Rovers. Latest score from the Priestfield. Oh, marvellous. The MK Dons are in front. MK Dons need the 3 points, but hopefully Gillingham will get it together and make sure MK Dons get nothing tonight. As McMahon takes this throw in, he's going to go long. Long throwing up the right side, headed away by Blackburn. Dak finds nobody. Another ball played in. Is that a free kick? As Ray rolls it out. And here come Blackburn Rovers. Quick attack maybe. Smallwood. No, he just plays it back. Blackburn not playing much urgency. Ball switched over to the right. Oh! And that couldn't seize upon that ball. As McMahon wins it. Guy. Nicky Law. Good breaking now for Bradford City. Oh, Nicky Law. I think he's taking the wrong option. Gilead. But he's put the ball straight in. Oh, it's wasted by Bradford City. But Bradford City win it again. And then Guy loses it. Armstrong. Samuel's onside. Still Samuel. Is he going to take a shot? He isn't. It's straight to the arms of Doyle. Bradford City committed a lot of bodies forward. A bad position for a guy to lose the ball and win. And there was Samuel, not able to do much with his shot. It wasn't a great shot. That probably will count as a shot on target for Blackburn Rovers. And that should be back with Doyle. That's a long ball played. Headed to the left now for Blackburn. Nothing. Blackburn going backwards. Switching the play now to the left inside their own half. Switching it now, looks like to the right. No, staying in the middle, back to the left. Out on the left side. Able to get the ball down the wing, and that'll go out for a goal kick. Three likes, 3 thumbs up. Thank you very much. The rain is starting to pour like it's pouring badly at Ewood Park. Raining cats and dogs. As Dole takes this goal kick for Bradford City. Get it as high up the pitch as you can. Blackburn win it. And it finds its way all the way back to Doyle. We're nearly at half time. The time's gone quick. Long ball kicked up. Header for Blackburn. Dak. Still Dak. Plays it short. And that's easily won by Bradford City. Need to be more urgent here, Bradford City. It's a long ball over. And that'll be to Ray. Ray will roll it out very quickly. And maybe they can... 2 minutes edit time. Quick ball played into the box. Can Samuel get to that? No, straight to the arms of Doyle. It's not been the greatest half. A better second half is needed. Blackburn have had the better opportunities but not able to make anything happen. Williams gets that sort of cleared. Nothing. And they'll go out for a throw into Blackburn. Coming off Guy, number 18 for Bradford City. Of course, Blackburn Rovers are the former Premier League champions of the 94-95 season. An epic it was an epic defeat at Anfield, but they won the title. As Man United failed to beat West Ham United at Upton, at the old Upton Park. I never thought I'd be saying that. Bradley Dack, Bennett can't keep it in. And they'll go out for a goal kick. No, the result is actually a corner. Samuel's had a very decent game for Blackburn Rovers. Really good player, Derek Samuel. So Bradley Dack here with the final action of the first half. Is this where Blackburn take the lead? Ball comes in and that bounces around. Pinball. Half time. Well, I'll be back for the second half. We're back for that second half. Let's hope it's better than the first half. It's going to be a cracking second half as Bradford City are just about to get us on the way, and they have. And as far as Percival not being sent off in the first 5 minutes, it was the lino who taught the referee it wasn't a sending off as Guy gets the ball, and that is booted away by Downing. Heads are up. Gideon passes it back. Long ball played. Is there going to be a free kick for Blackburn? No. Blackburn going nowhere. Big news. Gillingham 1, MK Dons 1. We've got an equaliser, so MK Dons, you're not going to get 3 points at the Priestfield as Bradley that comes forward, and that's a good challenge in. Ball played over, and that should be dealt with, and Doyle grabs that. Of course, Downing is the only change, but he came on in the first half. A substitution. Long ball played. And where Blackburn going to do? Middle of the park. A long ball played out to the left. Headed away by Bradford. Still with Blackburn. And all the way back. Switch to the right side. Derek Williams plays it short on the right side. Yeah. Mari Bell plays it through. Samuel puts the ball in, and he only manages to hit a Bradford City player. Now Bradford City can come forward down their left side. So in the switch to the middle. And Bradford City need to be a bit more urgent going forward. Nope. To the middle of the fence. Now into the centre of midfield. Back to the centre of the fence. Out to their left side. And trying to go through the middle with McMahon. Good ball play through. Law plays the ball through. And that'll be back with Ray. And Ray plays the suspicious ball. But luckily it falls to a Blackburn Rovers player. Here comes Armstrong. Can he play the ball through for Samuel? No, just plays it out at the edge of the box. And Anderson shoots wide. But it comes off McMahon, and it will be a corner to Blackburn. So Bradley Dack going to take this throw in from the right side. Is this where Blackburn opened the scoring? Nope. There's also Downing in there. Of course, Pusfield headed one off the line as the corner comes in. Bit scrappy. And it's booted away. And it'll fall to a Blackburn head. To a Bradford player now, got it. And it looks like it's going to be a throw-in. That's a throw-in to Bradford City on their right side. It's a really good corner. But Blackburn unable to finish it. And Tony McMahon boots it down the field. It's a long throw down the left. Hooked back up by Blackburn. Nice and scrappy. And now Blackburn have the ball. Oh, that's a misplaced. Could be a chance for Bradford if it's on the right side. Need to get a ball in there, Bradford. And it's... No, Bradford's still got the ball. Oddly played. Ooh! That's a corner. I thought I thought it came off Corey Evans first. Of course, because that could have been a free kick. Still 0-0, 50 minutes played. A long punt up the field from Ray. Header first from Blackburn from Samuel. And they'll go out for a throw-in on the right side for Blackburn. There's a lot of noise in the stadium. I'm going to assume that it's coming from the Bradford City fans. Down the line, headed back down. Hoofed up the pitch, headed back down from Bradford. Very scrappy indeed, a player down for Bradford. And Callum Guy's still down on the halfway line, so that'll be... referee stopping the game for a bit. Oh, was that clash of heads from Corey Evans? Couldn't, it wasn't that bad. Well, 6 minutes gone. Oh, I come from the days when players would play with half their head hanging off. Terry Butcher Pullins playing with massive head injuries covered in blood. Well, the England shirt became the away shirt very quickly. And I think it's going to be a drop ball, and Bradford City have the ball. They kick it all the way back to the keeper. Was he hanging for a throw-in? And guys back on the pitch, and Blackburn have the ball on that right side. Not the greatest game of football at the moment as Blackburn bring the ball up. A long ball played over the top, and that's... No, they've somehow got it. Dominic Samuel. Smallwood to Dak. Dak plays it back to Smallwood. Smallwood through to Samuel, but he couldn't control it. But Dak puts the ball in there. Nobody could get the header from Armstrong. Samuel still down. No, he's back up. And Bradford City will come away with the ball, but they've lost it. It's a free kick to Bradford City. And the Blackburn can't believe it. I think Dak's a bit incensed there that the referee's given a free kick to Bradford City. And the free kick's been taken and possession has returned. Please stop this. Well, 55 minutes gone, still 0-0 to Blackburn and Bradford City. Few technical issues there. Well, Percival tries to beat it away, and it's again hoofed down the pitch. And a foul for by Williams just inside the Bradford City half. Yeah, I did actually. There is a reason why I don't show any coverage of the football match. Read the description. This is only an audio commentary. So Bradford City with a free kick just inside their own half. Ball's in the box. Comfortably headed away. That's a Warnock not playing a good ball there. And that's going to go out for a throw into Blackburn Rovers. And Smallwood. Back to Smallwood. Nicky Law. Guy with the ball playing it back. McMahon wants to put it into Law, but that comes to nothing. McMahon. Can they get a cross in? No, they can't, but they've won a throw in the good area. Some good passing there from Law and the McMahon. Should be nothing yet. For the first cross needs to come in. McMahon. Just a throw into Blackburn. Disappointing there for McMahon. Yeah, well, I can definitely hear the Blackburn Rovers fans. And that's going to be a free kick to Blackburn. And it was Guy committed the foul. Taking quickly past the Dak. Dak still got it. Dak takes on two players. Dak's still going. Okay, is Dak going to go all the way? No, and that's going to not be a free kick. And I'm going to need to see the replay of that. Was that a free kick? Well, the ball back with Blackburn Rovers in their own half, coming up the middle. Which way are they going to go? Out on the left, back to the middle. Trying to play it, but not going anywhere. So switching to the right side. Down in, coming through the middle maybe. Plays the ball through to Samuel. Armstrong. Onto Bell. Bell tries to find Armstrong tries to put the ball through. And that's just wide of the post from Anderson. I'm sure we're going to get a goal. We can't get a 0-0 here. Nearly coming up to the hour mark. No goals yet. And 11 attempts now to Blackburn Rovers. And it's now 2 on target for Blackburn Rovers. As Bradford City maybe gonna suck a punch, but that's gonna be back to the keeper. Ray boots it up the pitch, and it's back with Guy, but easily won by Blackburn Rovers. Corey Evans, Guy wins it, falls over. Oh, that's a nasty challenge from the Blackburn man, and Corey Evans is gonna get a booking for that. He did slice him down. And Bradford City have to try to waste some time. Ooh, that's a rotten challenge. And how Evans hasn't been booked. I don't know. That's a yellow card, isn't it? It was taken short. Law plays it out on the right side. Ball comes in. Headed away. Downey did some good defending there, heading the ball away from that Warnock cross. And that'll be a throw into Blackburn. And Blackburn switching it over to the right side. I thought Bell was going to go for a run there, but he passes it on to Anson. Anson snuffs it out. Guy falls over. Here goes Corey Evans. He's through. Armstrong. Oh, could be a goal. And it's saved by the keeper. A good save that by Doyle. And Bradford City let off the hook again as Nicky Law now comes forward. He's still going. Plays an odd ball to nobody. And now Blackburn coming forward again. Bennett. But it's a good ball to Dak. And Dak comes in the area. This should be, could be. And that's a corner. Not a good ball at all from Dak. Things livening up a bit. Oh, it's across the 6-yard box and it's a good save from as Dak puts the corner in. As the play went down for Blackburn. No, could Bradford City now be break? Bradford City on the counter. No, he's lost it and he's not going to win a free kick for that. No foul by Corey Evans. So the ball now back with the Blackburn and the whistle's been blown for something. A player down for Blackburn. It's Williams down for Blackburn. A bit of cramp, I suppose. Oh, it's a good ball from Armstrong. Oh, that's good defending. Yeah, it was by Percival, who should have been sent off in the first half after just 5 minutes. But somehow the Lino deemed it to be only a yellow card for it, even though Samuel was through on goal. Killiard is gone to a part. So can Bradford City bring on a super sub? So it's Gilliard off and Patrick on. And Polyon is also going off. And McCartan is coming on. So the first sub, well, the third subs of the game. Blackburn make their first sub in the first half. It's going to be now another substitution for Blackburn, their second of the game. Sometime, well, Jack Payne is coming on and Dominic Samuel is going off. I don't get that one. Tries again, Duck get to it? No, let's just be a goal kick for Bradford City. So Jack Payne played for Southend United, Huddersfield, and then he was loaned out to Oxford United where he made a 20 appearance, scoring 3 goals. And now he's on loan to Blackburn Rovers, 10 appearances, no goals. Not the same player that played for Gillingham of the same name. And here come looking to go top of the table tonight. Well, with this result, they'll only go second. And Shrewsbury, the shock package of League One, still will be top of the league. But that could all change if something can happen now, as here comes Blackburn into the arms of the keeper. Need to do better there. Has Doyle really been tested by Blackburn tonight? Ball over. Got a good ball from Payne. And Dack across the face of goal. Nobody there to put it in. That's lovely quality pass there from Payne. Good vision there from Payne to find Bradley Dack. Bradley Dack puts it across goal. There's two players not able to get to the ball. Oh, another miss for Blackburn Rovers. Still 0-0 at Ewood Park, as Tony Mowbray can't believe it. So at 0-0 means Bradford City still have a chance. I take it it's still 1-0 at the Priestfield. Well, here comes the ball through now. Ball to Dack. Looks like Bradley Dack's gonna score! And he does! 1-0 to the Blackburn. Bradley Dack on 67 minutes. That means with that goal, Blackburn are top of the table. It was coming. A little header. A little pass to Jack Payne. And a lovely bowl played through to Bradley. That Bayer just runs onto it and smashes it past Doyle. We have our first goal of the game. The Football Channel HD, where you don't get many 0-0s. So Dack now Blackburn's top goal scorer. The goal time is 67 minutes 18. Now can Bradford City come back from this? And have we had a goal at the Priestfield as the referee goes to his book? Well, McCammon now with a free kick on the left side to Bradford City. Could Bradford City get straight back into this? Here comes the free kick, headed away. Law on the ball, back to McCammon. Oh, could be a break on here for Blackburn Rovers. Payne, who's had a massive input, still with Jack Payne. Back to Patrick. Well, no counter-attack then for Blackburn, but they have possession. Played over the top to Bradley Dack. Can Dack control? He's got two players to beat, and he nearly beats them both. But he's still chasing the ball now from Gallen, and wins a throw for Blackburn Rovers. And it's still 1-1 at the Priestfield Stadium. I know Gillingham are going to make that 2-1 eventually. And Bell of Blackburn Rovers has been booked. That's his third booking of the season. It's been given as a corner to Blackburn. And it's now number 19's going to take it for Blackburn Rovers. Ball played in. Still Brad Smallwood. Dak headed out. And Patrick puts it out for a throw into Blackburn all the way back in their own half. And the final substitution for Bradford City. Guys come off and on comes Timothy Ding. And that's quickly up there. And I think that's going to go the way back to Doyle. Back to Doyle again from Bradford, and then hoofed down the pitch by Doyle this time. And Bradford City win the first header. Patrick has got no support. Law. Warnock back to Law. Is Law going to take no? Patrick. And it could be a chance here for Blackburn to break. Corey Evans. Counter charge now. Armstrong's in's a poor bowl in. It was pretty good for McMahon. Stepped in just in the nick of time. And Corey Evans having a really decent game. I've got to say the substitution has worked for Blackburn. Jack Payne coming on. So Blackburn have yet to lose a game when scoring the first goal. Only 4 draws. And Bradford City not known for winning games after going behind. So it almost looked good for Blackburn Rovers. And I guess the last 2 games I've done of Bradford City have finished with finished in defeats for Bradford City. It's like at the moment, all 3 points will be staying at Ewood Park. I think this season we have been mainly only having home wins. I think the only away win I've had, I've had 2 away wins in the cup. Tomorrow, Oxford v Scunthorpe, 12 o'clock tomorrow. Might do that, might not. And there's also Portsmouth Wigan on Monday. Of course, Tuesday is Champions League night. As the bowl is back with Ray. 15 minutes to go. No, Ray will pick that bowl up. Throw into Bradford City. So Bradford City looking to push towards the playoffs, but this will be a setback. Bradford City have beaten Shrewsbury and Wigan this season, but it looks like they're not going to add Blackburn. McCartney. Ball in. Unable to find Wyke, but Williams clears it. And Deck on the bowl. Their free kick to the Rovers. And there was a foul by Deng. Look, I mean, Jack Payne has really given a different dimension, a different quickness to the team. Long boot up the pitch. And that's just a free kick to Bradford City, which Dole will take on the right side. A massive hoof down the pitch. Sorry, on Bradford's left side. Well, nice bit of play there by Dak. But Warnock comes away with it, going down that right side. No support. It was a poor ball, and Blackburn come away with it. Bell, easy clearance. Well, it could have been a foul there, but Law's got the ball. He's going nowhere. Oh, good bit of play there. Bradford City still on the ball. Coming down the left with Wyke. McCartner. He doesn't need McMahon, plays the ball in, and Law can't direct his ball forward. That's some good defending there for Bennett, giving Law no chance to get that ball goalward. So it was a corner to Bradford City. Livened up a bit. Not been the best of games, but since that goal, this game has really livened up. Could this be a goal for Bradford City? He plays up. Corner comes in. Ray punches away. 2 heads up. And Payne might have handballed it. Not sure what the referee has given. He's given a free kick to Bradford City. And Patrick hasn't been a bad sub for Bradford City. Looks like Blackburn Rovers are going to make another change. Who's coming off? So Anderson is coming off. Who's coming on? Well, Craig Conway will come on for Blackburn Rovers. As we'll come up to the last 10 minutes, just under 12 minutes left of this League One fixture. Blackburn Rovers heading to the top of the table above Shrewsbury, 2 points clear, and 3 points clear of their rivals Wigan Athletic. Throw into Bradford, no, it's a throw into Bradford City. And it's a long top throw, headed away. Heads up. I think no. So a bit of pressure being applied here by Bradford City. Ball played away to Kilgan. Patrick. That must have been out of play from Law. Anybody fancy Bradford City getting 2 goals in the last 2 minutes and turning this game right on its head? Still 1-1 between Gillingham and the MK Dons. Long throw by Blackburn. Lovely bit of head tennis there. What can Jack Payne do? Oh, to Bradley Dak. Armstrong. Still a goal coming. Yes, there's another goal. Conway just comes on as substitute and hits the ball home. 2-0 to Blackburn Rovers. I gotta say, that'll seal the points and send Blackburn rocking to the top of League One. There's a bit of head tennis. There was Payne. Just passes it to Dak. Dak passes it back to Armstrong. Falls over to Conway on the right side, and he just hits it home. Well, there's a good counter-attack there all the way from that throw-in. Conway was never going to miss from there. Brilliant play. That's his second of the campaign for Chris Conway. So 9 minutes, just under 9 minutes to go, and it looks like all the points are definitely going to Blackburn unless Bradford can hit 2 goals, which I think is very highly unlikely. Has Simon Grayson got a plan C up his sleeve? And it's Bradford coming forward, need to get a goal back pretty quickly. Patrick, no, they've lost the ball, it could be a break on, but Payne can't get it. But here comes Bradley Dack. Still Bradley Dack. Plays the ball through, and that goes all the way through to Doyle. Luckily, the player Bradley Dack passed the ball to couldn't connect with the ball. But the way Blackburn just quickly break from a Bradford City attack, and it's back with Blackburn on the right side. It's been a good game. Really livened up in this second half. Blackburn going long here. Yeah, it's a long ball to find Bradley Dack, and Bradley Dack wasn't there. Bradford City coming from the back. So Wigan and Shrewsbury will have a chance to go back to the top. Patrick, is he going to shoot? Oh, that is well wide. Not even close. All he finds is the Umbro advertisement behind the goal. A pass to... ooh, that was dreadful. The pass came from Wyke to Patrick, but Patrick unable to do anything but drag his shot well wide of the goal. And the ball is pumped up forward, headed back. No, bit scrappy, but it's like Bradford have come away with it. They have. How far can Bradford come up the pitch on their left side? Not that far. Ball played into the middle. Out wide. Oh, Patrick's gone wide. Back with Patrick. Nowhere to go. Has to play it upfield. Back out to Patrick. Wasn't bad play there by Bradford, but hasn't got them into the goal. Is Law going to go for goal? Is he going to go for goal? No, he plays it out on the right side. Goes for the middle, and it's going to be... Corey Evans loses it. Should that have been a free kick to Blackburn Rovers? Ball with Patrick. Puts a cross in there. 3 in the area. Comes to nothing. Ball hoofed up the pitch by Blackburn. And Kilgallen heads the ball back down. Law back to Kilgallen. There's a player out on the right, but plays it short to Law. Is Law going to play right or left? No, he plays it back to Kilgallen. Warnock, and he's going backwards all the way back to Doyle in the goal for Bradford City. A long ball played down. Free kick to Bradford City. Bradford City, of course, a Monday, I think about a Monday ago now, lost 2-0 to their Yorkshire rivals Doncaster Rovers. All goals coming in the second half. Ball comes in, headed away, and I think Ray will have that. No, he doesn't. Oh, it's a bit bobbly, and that goes all the way into the second tier. Headed away. Ray punches out. Bit of a miss kick. And oh god, that was awful. That was nowhere near goal. This game's gone quick. So are Bradford City gonna make the playoffs? The ball's kicked up Bill. Bradford City lose it in the middle of the park, but a tackle put in. Still with Bradford City coming down that left side. Need another one out. Has to bring it in field. There is Law. Is Law going to take a shot? No. Is he going to get the ball? No, he loses it. Gan puts the ball in. Header over. It goes from Patrick. Well, ding, it's a good cross in the box, but Patrick back post could have done better with a header. Could have at least tried to get it on target. Ooh, that's horrible. Not even close. How wide do you want the goal? Not much time left in this game. 2-0 to the Rovers. Ex-Gillingham player Bradley Dack opening the scoring, and substitute Chris Conway sealing the deal. And Corey Evans gets the first. White. Bradford coming forward. Back to Law. Patrick loses it and Evans will clear. Dack's now got the ball. To Payne. He'll play back to Dack. Smallwood over to Conway. Is Conway going to try to score a second? No, he puts the ball in, and that goes all the way out to the left side for a goal kick. For me, man of the match, I think we got to. I'll give it to Bradley Dack. Scored the opening goal. He's been all over the pitch. Worked hard. I mean, it's got nothing to do that he's an ex-Gillingham player. I just think he deserves the man of the match. Back to Ray in that Rovers goal. He boots out. And that's going to go out for a throw-in. Oh, marvellous. The MK Dons have made it 2-1 at the Priestfield Stadium. That's not good. Hopefully the BBC website has made a mistake. We're still 10 points clear of the relegation zone. And MK Dons will jump up the table now on 42 points, dropping Oldham Athletic into the relegation zone. And Gillingham will stay on 13 points on 49 points. They're 9 points clear of the relegation zone. As Vince Alott holds his neck, the Bradford City captain. 4 minutes of injury time. They've got to say Jack Payne has had a superb game. The ex-Southend United and on loan from Huddersfield player coming on as a substitute and setting up the first goal. Yeah, it is official. MK Dons 2-1 up at the Priestfield Stadium. Not good. But we are concentrating on this game at Ewood Park, which Blackburn have all but won. With 4 minutes of injury time. Payne doesn't find his man, but Payne straight back in there. And this could be another goal for Blackburn. Could be 3-0. He shoots a goal and it goes over and into the crowd from Conway. He doesn't get his second goal. I think Conway should have really just... Could Conway have passed the ball? Maybe Conway's a bit greedy there. But he did get the second goal, and it is 2-0. But you can't blame him for wanting the second, as the ball is now with Bradley Dack. And Bradley Dack just... Still Bradley Dack. Back to Bradley Dack. Dack tries to take his man. And that's a free kick to the Blackburn Rovers. Ball going all the way back, and that'll go all the way back to right in that Blackburn Rovers goal. Ball booted up the pitch, headed on by Dack. Clear by Bradford City, and it's Patrick now to Law. Law not going anywhere. Oh, Law playing it all the way on the left. And no. And that's now with Smallwood. They've lost the ball again, Bradford City, as Bell tries to come up the field on the right side. Back to Smallwood. And he plays it back. Corey Evans. Nah, not much urgency now from Blackburn. They know they've won the game, as the ball's gone all the way over to the left side. Trying to pass it back to their keeper. But now a long ball played by Blackburn to Bradley Dack. And Bradley Dack has had an absolute sublime game. Man, we could do with him at the Priestfield. He is Blackburn's top scorer. And the ball is played back to Ray. Ray boots it up the field. Heads up. Winner Bradford City. Now back to Blackburn. Corey Evans misplaces his pass. And the ball's still with Blackburn as Derek Williams plays the ball through. Out to Conway. Could there be a final goal for Blackburn? No. Smallwood to Dack. Corey Evans. Bennett back to Dack. Bennett. Don't think there's going to be any more goals in this one. And it's nearly all over. Consolation A for the Bradford? No. Then this is going to be it. Full time. So, a goal for executing the player Bradley Dack, and substitution Conway makes it 2-0 to Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn go back to the top, 3 points clear of Wigan, 2 points clear of Shrewsbury Town. And yeah, with a minute to play, looks like Gillingham have lost at home to Milton Keynes Dons. Not a great result. Anyway, that's that game done. We'll be back with more commentary tomorrow. I'll just say good night. Thank you for tuning in. Love you all, and good night.